We have entered fluidic space to engage species 8472, and have brought with us the Federation fleet. Their unique abilities will be useful to us in defeating our nemesis and closing the rift to fluidic space.
Whoa!
My chief engineer has informed me that we will be unable to engage our warp engines while in fluidic space. I suspect you will have the same problem with your transwarp drive. We should adjust our tactics accordingly. Picard out.
Of course we will adapt, Picard. It is our greatest strength. Adaptability and assimilation make us inevitable.
Inevitable? You have not succeeded in assimilating the Federation so far, and we shall not let our guards down soon. Make no mistake, a common foe does not make us unwary or complacent.
We shall see.
And indeed we shall, but for some reason I think, my lovely Borg Queen, you should not mock Picard. He's like one of the best captains on Star Trek I've ever seen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally here in the final mission of Star Trek Armada 2. Now, I can tell you one thing before we start off. I tried this mission now several times, and for some reason I've always lost, and I get crushed. So today, or now, we're going to try a different tactic. I implore to you, this is really just like trying to figure out how to do it. It's definitely not a best to do thing, but I suppose it's going to be a better workout than before. But before I'm going into details about my actual strategy, I'm going to tell you about the mission objectives that we have and a little bit of stuff that we have added in this mission. So, we've got 3 special ships. That's first of the Borg Diamond, of the Borg Queen. The second is the Enterprise, of course, and the third one is the Incursion. The Incursion is a ship that can transform into any enemy ship that we have in range. It needs to fly close to it, use its holo generator on it, and it gets transformed into that specific ship. And once we've done that, we can fly around like that ship and just scout out the enemy bases, enemy defensive structures, or possible building places. So our mission, since for some reason you still can't see my mouse cursor, I'm not going to try and make it visible. For some reason it's not working, I don't know why. Let's look at the mini-map. On the bottom left side we see the Alpha Rift. That's the rift we came through. And we need to prevent any fleet from species 8472 to get through Rift Alpha and into other rifts called Beta and Gamma. The Beta Rift is more or less located on the top left corner. If you go a little bit more to the southeast side, then you will find it, but we'll see that in a second. I have no idea where Rift Gamma is. I haven't scouted it before in the previous attempts at this mission, so I actually have absolutely no idea what to do. A good notice about this mission is also build a trading post of the Federation as quickly as you can. But you should note one thing. If you place it and then scuttle it and build it again somewhere else, at least that happened to me before, the ship that transports your resources does not recognize the new building position and just gets stuck in space wherever the previous station was, and you will not get delivered any more resources. So that's a big problem, I suppose, which can cause a little bit of trouble later on. So build it once in a location where you think it's a good place to build it in, because otherwise you have no ability to replace the trading station. Now, we also have to find the Riftmaker and destroy it, but I suppose if we can hold off species 8472 from getting through the rifts, we should be fine. Okay, so that's actually the ground structure. Now, talking about strategy, and I'm actually going to do this after I'm saving here. Okay. So, yeah, I will return to you in a second after I've saved the game. Right, so strategy-wise, this is actually a little bit of a problem. Because at first I thought, like, building bajillion Nexi on the left-hand side on Rift Alpha, and then just building up my fleet from that, is a good thing to do. It actually is a good thing to do, but the problem with it is that Species 8472 sent so many battleships at me that they crushed my whole base down there. And for some reason I can't figure out a way to do this properly. So what we're going to do this time, or actually trying to do, is the following. We are trying to build one Nexus and then build up the tech tree to normal cubes as quickly as we can while building some Nexi on the outskirts. Before I just built the Nexi and then I built my tech buildings, which was a very bad decision, obviously. And so this time I'm trying to build up the tech tree as quickly as I can. Also, I will be trying to get the Enterprise and the Borg Queen's Diamond to the left top-hand corner to take out the mothership as quickly as possible. But we'll get to that once we have started, really. So let's get this on the road. Now, first things first, I want to place all ships here, together with our little bit of a construction ship that is going to build us something here, and the Nexus will be built here. You need a little bit of space on the left-hand corner, because I want to build my advanced assembly matrix there. Also, Picard has told that you cannot use your warp drive in this mission, and this is absolutely correct. You cannot use your warp drive. But now I'm going to send the Diamond and the Enterprise already to the left-hand side, so we can get this mothership out as quickly as we can. If we do that properly, we should be able to just slow them down a little bit. Probably not by much, but a little bit always helps.
Make it so. Lay in a new course.
So once my starbase is done,
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
Quite soonish.
Engage.
I will be building the trading station a little bit closer to the rift, so
Mr.
the ship
LaForge,
can fly
reroute
through
all
whenever it
auxiliary
wants
power
to.
to the engines. Mr. LaForge, reroute
Once
all
we reach the
auxiliary power to
nebula,
the
we
engines.
can stop.
Lay in a new course.
Right about now,
Make it
actually,
so.
I need to
Engage.
build this up as quickly as I can. Right, now where are we placing it? Let's place it here.
Request.
And also build the modification center right away.
Station construction commencing.
And
Station construction.
assembler, I mean. But actually, let's build two. So we can tack up as quickly as we can. Assembly matrix. Ooh, that's a bad decision actually, where I place that Nexus.
Vessel construction.
Let's go down to the corner first. I want to see how much space I have there. We can place it
The Federation has modified a single cargo ship to be able to survive traveling through the rift. If it is lost, there will be no replacement.
Yes. So we need to protect that ship, although that's actually self-explanatory.
Objective received.
Right.
Initiating
Let's go
station construction. We
build a
will
little
comply.
Nexus.
All
Right,
sections
let's go
report.
back to my
Make
two
it so.
special
Mr.
people
LaForge,
here.
reroute all auxiliary
Hope
power
we
to
can
the
do this
engines.
properly this time with the
Make it
Diamond
so.
and the Enterprise. The last time I
Mr.
tried this,
LaForge,
the
reroute
Enterprise
all
got
auxiliary power to the
out of
engines.
crew and thus
Lay
destroyed.
in a new course. Make it so.
Now
Mr.
that's
LaForge,
a
reroute
mine,
all auxiliary
and
power
we
to
don't want the
engines.
Enterprise to be that close.
Enemy engaged.
Engage. Lay in a new course. Status report.
Okay, once
Fire
this
when ready.
mine is destroyed,
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
and my
Mr.
modification
LaForge,
center is
reroute
done,
all
right
auxiliary
about
power
now,
to the engines.
I'm continuing, and we'll build the advanced assembly matrix down here
Objective
already.
received.
Now technology node up as quickly as we can as well. And detection.
Researching additional technology. Assigning
more crew onto this.
designations.
Okay, that was an enemy ship, that's
Initiating
good.
station construction. Assigning designations.
You, over
Relocate.
here. Nexus time.
Objective received.
Alright, I'm gonna save here yet again. I'll be back in a sec. I might be a little bit paranoid doing it like that, but trust me, it's worth it.
Federation subspace sensors have picked up species 8472 communications, indicating a fleet headed towards Rift Alpha.
Standing by.
So, when you get this message, there's two
Status
things
report.
involved.
Engage.
You need to prepare yourself for a fleet of species 8472 ships that try to get through a specific rift. In this case, the Rift Alpha here. And when they do that, they try to bring their ships with a blinking dot that moves from this side or whatever to your rift that is pinged.
We serve the collective.
In this case, I am not making myself too many thoughts about what will happen.
Standing by.
Because for the moment,
Alter
we're
course.
actually absolutely fine. And I want to get the Borg Queen and the Enterprise into position to do some
Status report.
damage later on,
Mr. LaForge, reroute
After
all
this
auxiliary
attack
power
has
to the
been-
engines.
completely
Battle
destroyed.
stations.
Enemy engaged.
Right, now I have a ship
Battle
with the
stations.
incursion that can fly around,
Station
completely-
construction complete.
protected from any problems
We will
that might be
comply.
caused by any enemy ships around. So right now I'm trying to build
Station construction.
Borg.
Objective
What the hell is up here?
Mr.
Oh,
LaForge,
battleship! I
reroute
didn't
all
want to
auxiliary
attack
power
that!
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
I don't want to attack battleships here.
Mr. LaForge,
Seriously,
reroute
I
all
don't.
auxiliary power to the engines. Engage.
Let's
Make
go
it
here.
so. Lay
Oh
in
my
new
god, the
course.
Enterprise only has
Mr. LaForge,
like
reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
Crips all crew.
Status report. Fire at that target.
Let's have a checkup on this.
Alter course.
Alright. Let's try to get the diamond into position
Target
to take over
acquired.
the mothership.
Enemy engaged.
And pull it back,
Proceed.
pull it back, pull it back.
We have achieved a mission objective.
Okay, Rift Alpha is
Lay in a
secure
new
now.
course.
I will comply. Destroy.
The collective is under attack. Station
Okay.
construction complete.
So we have actually defended
Assigning
this
designations.
quite nicely for now. And we're getting cubes,
Initiating
which is
vessel
very important.
construction.
Engage.
And now let's get the Enterprise
new
and all the
course.
other ships to the other side here.
We serve
Quite
the
quickly,
collective.
actually. And get them home.
Mr.
Which
LaForge,
is very
reroute all
important, yeah.
auxiliary power to the engines.
So where's my ship?
Acknowledge
This is my ship.
Starfleet. Changing heading.
Right, let's have a look at this here. What they have there.
Enemy engaged.
Relocate to grid.
We should be able to get some more cubes out pretty fast. Especially now, a very strong army is very,
Mr.
very
LaForge,
important.
reroute all auxiliary
Once we
power
have
to the
cubes,
engines.
we can set out to
Mr.
destroy
LaForge,
anything
reroute all
they
auxiliary
have
power to the
here.
engines.
Changing heading.
Can we like queue up? No, we
Understood.
can't.
Acknowledge
Let's have a
Starfleet.
look at this right off the bat.
Engage.
I'm also going to set these
Stand
guys
down, Lieutenant.
onto
Make it
not
so.
moving. They
Go
can
to red
shoot
alert.
back if they want, but
Engage.
they shall not move into any other place.
All sections stand by.
Right, let's decommission
Decommission commencing.
the ships that we don't need.
Decommission commencing.
Save up every bit of
Decommission commencing.
minerals or resources that
Vessel
we have.
designated for disassembly. Vessel designated for disassembly.
Enemy engaged.
We serve the collective.
Ship at full readiness.
Standing by.
Okay,
Be ready for
so the
anything.
nebula is going to go into decommission.
Vessel construction complete. Activate all alcoves. By your command,
Repair this
we
cube
require regeneration.
if we had energy for their propulsion, which we don't.
Mr. Data, set a course for the nearest repair facility.
Right, let's try to build
Vessel
one more nexus
construction
here.
complete. Relocate to
So we have a
grid.
little bit of defense that can shoot a little bit more.
Objective received. Initiating station construction.
Can we actually build repair ships? What do we need for that? Science station?
Vessel
Nah, that's
construction
too much
complete.
research to get that.
Researching additional
Let's research
technology.
weapons and all that good stuff. And when we come back, folks, we'll be trying to continue this mission, hopefully, with the best effort that we can. So, see you then, folks.